Hi everyone, it's Danny and today's video is going to be a get ready with me video, hence the no makeup, and I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette because I haven't used this in a while and I did want to do a tutorial with it anyway, so I thought I'd just combine the two videos and do a get ready with me video so it's less serious and I can just play around with different makeup techniques and things like that. So I'm starting off by applying the Mercier Foundation Primer in Radiance. I've really been loving this lately. I sort of stopped using it for a while, but it's just such a lovely radiant base, I would say, because it just gives your skin a lovely glow and it obviously helps to keep your makeup on longer, which is a bonus. And you can really see how much of a glow it gives to my skin, and it does mute down a little bit when I put my foundation on top, but it still just gives you sort of a lit from within glow. And the foundation I'm going to be using is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I absolutely love this. I did buy it sort of for special occasions only, but I really love it and I've been using it sort of most weekends. And I'm just going to buff that in with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and this foundation is really lovely on its own without the primer, but I use the primer just to give it a bit of a glow because it is kind of a quite natural finish. It doesn't really have any dewiness to it, but it's not completely matte, but I did want it to be quite dewy for today's makeup look. And then next I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer, and I have the shade Natural, and I'm just going to be using this sort of anywhere where I need a bit of extra coverage, so under my eyes and around my nose and things like that. And then now that's done, I'm going to powder with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and my Real Techniques setting brush. And I'm just going to powder where I need it really, so under my eyes to set the concealer, around my nose and sort of down my nose and on my forehead and on my chin. So I just sort of leave my cheeks really. Next I'm going to do my brows, and as you can see my hair is a little bit darker. It's sort of an off black, but it does have a little bit of brown to it, so it's not quite so harsh and dark. So today I'm going to be using the Hourglass Brow Sculpting Pencil because this is quite a dark shade, and I did think it was a little bit too dark for me before when I had just brown hair, but now I think it'll be the perfect shade, so I'm going to be using this. If anyone knows any tips or techniques to get your eyebrows to grow, then please let me know, because my eyebrows aren't thin but they're kind of sparse and I want them to be a little bit fuller at the front. So if anyone knows of any things, even products like mascaras that you can use on your brows at night and things to get them to grow, if you know any of them that work, then let me know because I'd love to try some. And I feel like they look really dark on camera, but they're not actually that dark in real life. They're just a little bit lighter than my actual hair. So now moving on to eyes, I'm using the Naked Basics palette from Urban Decay. First off I'm going to take the shade WOS, which is sort of a beigey, light beigey shade, and I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. And I'm just using this eyeshadow brush I got from H&M, I'm not really sure what it's called, but it's just sort of a flat kind of fluffy brush. And then next I'm taking the shade Venus, which is a sort of highlighty shade on the end, and I'm going to use the same brush and apply that to my brow bone and my inner corner. Next I'm going to take my bronzer, which is MAC Harmony Blush, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that in the crease because all of these eyeshadows are quite cool, and this is quite cool toned, but it does have a little bit of warmth in it, so it's just going to stop the eyeshadow look being really cool. Okay, so next I am taking the colour Naked 2 and I'm just going to run that in the crease on top of Harmony but not covering the whole of it. And this is just so I can build up the shades rather than having like a harsh dark line in the crease. And then next I'm taking Faint, and I'm going to apply that in the crease as well, but focusing it more on the outer half of the crease and on the outer V. And then now I'm going to blend with a MAC 217 brush, just to make sure there's no harsh edges and the colours all blend together really seamlessly. And then next I'm going to take this brush again, which I don't think I said is the Real Techniques Base Shadow Brush, and I'm going to take the darkest, almost black shade. It does have a little bit of brown to it, and it's called Crave, and I'm just going to put that in the outer V. And then again I'm going to blend out with my MAC 217. And then I'm just going back in with Crave until it's the darkness that I want and blending it out each time. I'm really sorry for the suddenly bright lighting, but the sun has just come out in a really awkward place, but I'll just continue anyway and I hope it isn't too much of a problem. So next I'm just taking the e.l.f. contour brush, and this is just a little small eyeshadow brush, and I'm taking Faint and I'm going to put it under the lower lash line. And then next I'm taking my MAC 239 brush, which is sort of a flat brush, and I'm taking Crave and putting that on sort of the outer corner of my lower lash line. And then so it's not so harsh, I'm going to blend a tiny bit. Okay, so that's the eyeshadow finish, and now I'm going to do mascara, and I'm just using a little sample that I got, and it's the Lancome Hypnose Mascara. I'm just going to apply that to my top eyelashes. And then I'm going to take the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara and apply that to my bottom eyelashes. I never usually wear that much eyeshadow, especially not matte eyeshadow, but I actually really like this look, and I think it'll be really great for the autumn where I want to wear more of a darker lip and I don't want it to compete with a bronzy eye or a shimmery eye or something like that. So now I'm moving on to the face, because I just remembered I haven't even done much of that yet. So I'm taking my MAC Harmony Bronzer Blush on a MAC 168 brush, and I'm just going to contour with it. I haven't used Harmony in so long. It used to be my favourite product for bronzing / contouring, but then I sort of forgot about it, but now I'm kind of rediscovering it and I actually do really like it. I do still love NARS Laguna Bronzer for sort of bronzing and contouring at the same time, but this is just really nice for sort of a subtle daytime contour when I'm not really having much warmth on the eyes, because it is a little bit more cool toned. And then for the cheeks I'm taking the Max Factor Miracle Touch Creamy Blush in the shade Soft Pink, and I'm just applying that with my fingers to my cheeks. I really like this product. I don't find you need too much of it, but it just gives your cheeks a really lovely soft rosy pink look without being too overpowering, and it stays really nice and dewy, which is nice. So that's the blush done, and then next I'm taking my new favourite highlighter, which is the Jouer highlighter, their cream highlighter. I think this is pretty much their only highlighter, but I absolutely love this, and I'm just applying this to my cheekbones. And down my nose, what the hey. And then finally for the lips, I'm taking MAC Rebel lipstick, which is a gorgeous pinky purpley shade, which is amazing for the autumn. And just applying that. Okay, so I thought I was going to leave it bold like this, but I think it's a bit too much with the eye makeup, so we're just going to sort of blot it down a bit and then blend it in with my finger until I get the sort of colour I want. Okay, so I've just blotted it down and now it looks like this, and I think I much prefer it because it's not quite so bold and overpowering. So this is the finished look. I've already curled my hair and everything because obviously I dyed it, so I thought I would curl them and make them look all nice so that I could see whether I liked it or not, and I do really like my hair this colour. I think it's really nice for the autumn winter because it's just that little bit darker. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Like this video if you liked it, and if you have any questions just leave them in the comments section and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And all the products I used will be in the down bar along with all my links and everything, and make sure to check out my giveaway which ends on the 6th of November. It's a few videos back. So yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching again, subscribe to see more of my videos and I'll see you next time. Bye!